Good morning.
Good morning, Jesus Christ my King. The time is 8:10 a.m. Right now in Denver it's 71 degrees and sunny. Today, it'll be mostly sunny, with a forecasted high of 93 and a low of 64. Have a nice day. Here's the latest news. From CBS 4 News Denver at 11:50 a.m. yesterday.
Denver police is investigating 3 shootings that happened overnight across the city.
We
One
are
man
under
is
the lights this
hospitalized
evening
after
as
being
we
shot
get you
near
set for
30th
another
and
edition of
Another
baseball
man
on
died
the
after
show.
being shot
Tonight
at
we've got a
Knoxville,
good
Ohio,
matchup in
and a
store
man died after
between the
being shot at
Cincinnati
29
Reds
County.
and the Los
Police
Angeles
are trying to figure out what
Dodgers.
motivated
The Dodgers
shooting.
continue their
Anyone with
incredible hot streak
information,
today as
call
they attempt to
Crime
secure their
Stoppers. And Denver
16th
police
straight
made another
win
huge
right after
fireworks
this.
bust, arresting 2 men.
Michael
They found
Kopech
10
will
to
be on the mound for the
$50,000
series
worth of
opener.
fireworks
What do
in
you
a
have
home
for us on
in
him,
Harvey
Denny?
Park
One of the
neighborhood
best
just
all-around
outside
arms in the game of
Harvard.
baseball,
Complaints
Michael
about
Kopech.
fireworks
Originally
are up
drafted by
across
the Boston
metro
Red
area.
Sox, guy
This
hit
is the
over
5th
100 miles an hour
fireworks bust
regularly in the minor leagues.
Denver.
Big arm,
Denver alone
big
has
fastball,
received
big
850
power
complaints
slider
about
too.
fireworks.
One of the top young pitchers in the game of baseball
DUI
is Michael
enforcement starts
Kopech.
today for the 4th of
Settling in
July
now,
weekend. You can
Nicholas
expect to see more
Castellanos.
state
And
patrol
we are
officers,
set for
as
baseball
well as
here
local
this evening.
agencies on the road. CDOT has a new program encouraging
First to
people
4 here
to
on
use
this Monday night as the
breathalyzers
first
with their
pitch of the game is
smartphones
over for
before
strike
driving.
1.
The agency
Dan
says
Giro, you
just
check
8
out this
ounces of
Dodger
higher
team as
alcohol
they interplay
beer
here tonight.
can
All you
affect
can
your
really
driving
say
score
is they've
to
been
2
on
pounds.
one
We
heck
saw
of
a
a
jump
run.
of 300
Matty, this is the
confirmed
best
cases
team in
of
baseball
COVID-19
right now.
between Tuesday
I mean, just a
and
double-digit winning
We now
streak.
have more
That,
than
maybe happens to 2 or 3
33,000
teams.
But
Oh,
the
and he
state
can't
did
pick
not
it up
report
cleanly.
any more deaths.
And that's
That
out
number
number
is
1.
more we did see the number of hospitalized increase by
A moment here to take a look at the
now,
Cincinnati
at
Reds starting lineup in this one.
Be sure to join us
What's your take as they
tonight
try to
for
get back to their
10
winning
I'm
ways,
Laura
D-Row?
Curran, Colorado.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad
From
approaches
NBC
at the
Sports
plate from
Update
top
at
to bottom.
6:58 p.m. on
They
March
need the
31st.
first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. 0-1 the count.
Your NBC Sports Radio update starts now.
It's official. The NFL playoffs are now bigger. I'm Jeff
And
Hayes
it's
with
1
the
and
big vote
1.
going down today.
Temperature was in the
NFL
70s
owners
earlier
via
today, but
conference call
59 at
approved
game time
expanding
tonight.
The playoffs from 12 teams to 14 teams starting next
Bases
season.
are empty,
With
1
an
man out.
extra wild card team in each conference and only a first round bye for the 2 number 1
Changed
seeds.
things up on him.
CBS
They got him to
getting
swing
one of the
through it.
extra
1 and
wild
2
card
now.
games with the
Time
other
for a look at our
going to
umpires in this one.
NBC.
Behind the
Tonight,
plate is James
football
Kingsley.
week in
Dan, I know I
America
was an offensive
continues on
player, but I'm okay being a
NBCSN,
pitcher's umpire.
starting with
If you're going to
Tony Romo's
consistently
first
pound that
home
outer
run for the
half,
Cowboys
James
in
Kingsley's usually going to give it to
2006
you.
Hey,
against
listen, there's a reason why the
That
pitchers
is
throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jesse Winker, the second out of the opening frame.
On NBC Sports Radio.
Just get rid of everybody and start over again. That's the way to do it. Wipe the slate clean.
It
If
is
the
Joey
Giants are
Votto
thinking
now.
Gettleman's on the hot seat this year, they should have fired him when they fired Pat Shermer and
Line
got a
drive,
new
and
GM
that's a
and a new
base
head
hit into
coach
center
all at
field.
once. I don't think
Some
this comes
two-out
as a shock.
success
This
to
is a
keep
big
the top of the
draft for Dave
first
Gettleman.
alive.
This is a big year for the Giants.
Nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with a
Elsewhere in the
man coming
NFL,
up,
it's
the number
official.
4
Tom Brady
monster,
is going to wear
as
the
he
number
steps in the
12
batter's
at
box,
Tampa
there's a
Bay.
runner in
And the
scoring
Bengals
position.
cut loose former first-round pick corner Dre Kirkpatrick. Updating
Stepping
the
in now,
coronavirus,
Eugenio
legendary
Suarez.
Dr. James
Swing and
Andrews
lift the ball
has
foul off to the
temporarily
left and out of
suspended
play.
all
He
Tommy
takes
John
his first
surgery.
cuts in this one with a man
NBC
at first
Sports
and
Update
2
is brought
away.
to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for cars, home, boat, motorcycles, RVs,
0-2
and
the
commercial
count to
vehicles.
Suarez.
1-800-Progressive.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and miss.
Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. One left for
From
Cincinnati.
CNN News Briefing
The
at
Dodgers coming up,
3:48
and
a.m.
we
today.
are scoreless.
Good morning. Here are the 5 things you need to know for Friday, July 3rd.
Jose De Leon
The
gets
number
the call
of
for
new
game
coronavirus
1 of the
cases in the
series.
U.S. rose
Dan,
to a
any
new
thoughts?
daily high
Hey,
for
this
the
guy
second
wasn't
day
too
in
bad
a
in
row,
his last
with
one,
more
man.
than
Pitched all the way
52,000
through the
cases
6th
reported
inning. And
on
listen,
Thursday.
that's what you
More
ask
than
for
half of
nowadays.
Thursday's
If
new
you can get
cases
your
were in
starter
just
to
3
get you
states,
through the 6th inning
Florida,
and turn it over to the
California,
bullpen,
and Texas.
he took the loss
Almost
in the
2
last
dozen
one,
states
but he
have
actually
paused
pitched
or
pretty
rolled
well.
back their reopenings as the nation
So
heads
coming
into
to
the
the plate,
July 4th
Jacob
holiday.
O'Meara. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the
Texas,
Year
Governor
hardware.
Greg
if he can
Abbott
keep it
ordered
up.
residents of counties with 20 or more COVID-19 cases to wear a mask in public. There have been more than 175,000
First
cases
pitch
reported
on
in the
its way.
state, the second most populous in the U.S.
Drilled to
since
the
the
right
pandemic
side.
began.
Throw in time
The
at
city of
first.
Chicago
Nice
is
play
ordering
in
2-week
short right
quarantines
for
for
the first
people
down.
arriving in the city from any one of 50
Now a
U.S.
moment
states
for
where
the
the
Los
virus is
Angeles
surging.
Dodgers starting
The
lineup.
14-day
Anybody catch
period
your eye,
begins
Dan?
from the time of the last contact within the identified state.
As he
People
often
who
is.
violate
He
the
comes
order
in
could
hitting
be fined
over
as much as
.320, and to carry
$500
that kind
a
of
day,
average,
up to a
that's
maximum
awfully
of
impressive.
$7,000.
People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to
An
show us some
11-year-old
of
boy
that
from
hot hitting
Florida's
in this one.
Miami-Dade County
Into
is
the
the
box,
youngest person to
Brendan
die
Lau.
from
As the
COVID-19
first pitch
complications
misses
in
to
the
him,
state,
it's ball 1.
according to the Florida
And guys,
Department
as we
of
take a
Health.
look at the
He was
Reds
the third
entering
minor
play
in
here
Florida
tonight,
to
they
die
are in
of
the midst
virus
of a pretty
complications.
bad stretch
The
as
others
they've
were a
dropped
16-year-old
6
girl
straight
in
coming
Lee
in.
County
Yeah, I
and a
get it, Matty. The
17-year-old
team's
boy
on a
in
moderate
Pasco
losing
County.
streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they
Police
have
in
to
Hong
find
Kong
a
say
way
9
to
of the
relax a
10
little
people
bit.
A
arrested
swing
under
and a drive
China's
sent out
national
toward the
security law
gap.
are out
Center
on
fielder
bail.
going
The law
back.
criminalizes
On
secession
the
and
warning track,
subversion.
he makes the
Meanwhile,
catch.
prominent activist Nathan Law says he's left the city to continue advocating for the rights of Hong Kongers on the international stage. That's all for your CNN morning news briefing.
In now,
for more
Austin
on these
Meadows,
stories and the
looking
latest
to get on
news,
base and
you
keep
can
this
always
first inning
visit
alive.
CNN.com.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
From the Denver Post at 5:30 a.m. on November 28, 2019.
Hello. The Denver Post's daily briefing will be on hiatus
Here's
starting
the
November
0-1.
28th. We will be back with you soon.
Bouncer to
For the
the left
latest
side.
headlines, visit denverpost.com.
Throw on to Votto
From
will take
Sky
care of
News
him at
at
first, and
8:04
the
a.m.
side is
today.
retired.
From the Sky News Centre
Dodgers
at 3,
down in order.
a lawyer
We
for
are
dozens
still
of Jeffrey
scoreless.
Epstein's alleged victims claims Prince Andrew is deliberately evading authorities who've invited him to provide a statement about abuse by the financier. A source close to the Duke of York's legal team says he's offered assistance to the investigation on a number of occasions. Brad Edwards represents 55 women who claim they were abused by Epstein, and he believes Andrew has information which could help the US inquiry.
For over a decade, we've been asking him to come and provide all of the information that he has. I think I've personally invited him at least 3 times to tell us what he knows, and he just flat out refused.
A woman who converted to Islam has been jailed for at least 14 years for plotting to blow up St Paul's Cathedral during Easter celebrations. Safia Sheikh also planned to put a second bomb in a nearby hotel and then blow herself up on the London Underground. The 36-year-old from West London was stopped in an undercover sting. Richard Smith is from Counter-Terror Command.
Safia Sheikh was an extremely dangerous individual. She was absolutely committed to carrying out a spectacular attack in London to kill and harm as many people as she could.
Pubs in England will be allowed to open from 6 a.m. tomorrow. New rules just published are designed to stop landlords serving from 1 minute past midnight tonight. But in Northern Ireland, they're allowed to serve customers already. John Lawson's a landlord in County Armagh.
One way in, one way out. Have to be seated at all times, no standing at the bar. Staff will be wearing PPE to keep them right. So it'll be a totally different experience for everyone.
Cambridge University's Fitzwilliam College insists it does not tolerate racism. It's accepted the resignation of historian David honorary fellowship after comments he made yesterday were criticised. And that's the latest from the Sky News Centre. I'm Elizabeth Secker.
From Global News at 6:54 a.m. today.
First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Tucker Barnhart comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0.
Dozens of countries to spend 14 days in isolation. Quarantine will be lifted for arrivals from 60 countries to
That even ties it up 1-1.
Including France, Spain, Germany, Wisconsin police officer
over at second. Galvis is over at first with one away. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
Washington Governor Jay Inslee says because of an increase in the rate of COVID-19 infection
and the 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
And Vanilla Ice.
He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
We keep being urged to wear a mask. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
These are instruments of freedom, and I know a lot of people feel that they inhibit their choice and their freedom, but if more of us wear these, we will slow the spread of disease, and we'll get back to worship, we'll get back to work, we'll get back to school sooner.
Surgeon General Dr. Jerome Adams telling Fox we can slow the surge and spread of the coronavirus. The 55,000 cases reported yesterday in the U.S. is a record. Wearing a mask is now mandatory in Texas. Republican Governor Greg Abbott.
First violation of the standard is just a warning. Subsequent violations are subject to a penalty not to exceed $250.
South Dakota's governor says there won't be social distancing tonight when thousands gather for fireworks at Mount Rushmore. President Trump will be there. Fox's Rachel Sutherland has more live.
Dave, Native American activists plan to protest the president's appearance at Mount Rushmore. They want the carving of 4 American presidents removed, claiming the land was stolen. South Dakota Attorney General Jason Ravnsborg told Fox and Friends,
"This is a symbol of American exceptionalism, and I believe
that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. They'll be trying to duplicate his performance
the fireworks display is planned. Hasn't happened in more than a decade due to a risk of wildfires. Dave."
Rachel, Homeland Security will be out protecting federal monuments this holiday weekend with more protests planned in several cities. The president says
nobody's going to shatter the American dream, not the anarchists.
Democrats are calling for the president to punish Russia over intelligence the White House claims was not verified that Russia paid the Taliban to kill U.S. soldiers in Afghanistan. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said after she got a briefing,
the White House put on a con that if you don't have 100% consensus on intelligence, it shouldn't rise to a certain level. We would practically be investigating nothing if you had to start off at 100%.
America's listening. Fox News.
America's ready to get back to work. But to win in the new economy, you need every advantage to succeed. Smart companies run on NetSuite by Oracle, the world's #1 cloud business system. With NetSuite, you'll have visibility and control over your financials, HR, inventory, e-commerce, and more. Everything you need, all in one place. Whether you're doing $1 million or hundreds of millions in sales, NetSuite gives you visibility and control so you can manage every penny with precision. You'll have the agility to compete with anyone, work from anywhere, and run your whole company right from your phone. Join over 20,000 companies who trust NetSuite to go faster with confidence. NetSuite surveyed hundreds of business leaders and assembled a playbook of the top strategies they're using as America reopens for business.
Receive your free guide, 7 actions businesses need to take now, and schedule your free product tour at netsuite.com/Fox. Get your free guide and schedule your free product tour right now at netsuite.com/Fox. netsuite.com/Fox.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff.
We're still waiting on the Supreme Court's ruling on whether Congress and some federal prosecutors can finally get President Trump's tax returns and other financial records, which he's trying to block. A U.S. attorney that the president removed had done some Trump investigating, and we'll talk to House Democrats about it soon.
Former U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, District Berman, will appear behind closed doors next week for an interview with the House Judiciary Committee. Berman was fired last month, though initially refused to leave his post. The president is nominating Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Jay Clayton to replace Berman. Justice Department officials say Berman refused another position at the Justice Department. Berman's office is responsible for investigating Michael Cohen, a one-time close associate of President Trump's, and an investigation into associates of the president's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani. on Capitol Hill. Jared Halpern, Fox News.
Police officers in critical condition in Kansas City, Missouri, the morning after being shot in the head chasing a gunman and was killed in the shootout. Another KC officer was wounded responding to robbery. Now, all the unrest the past several weeks with statues and monuments coming down, our history and heritage being reconsidered, an NFL team is under even more scrutiny.
FedEx Thursday in a statement saying, quote, "We have communicated to the team in Washington our request that they change the team name," end quote. The delivery giant holds the naming rights to FedEx Field where the Washington Redskins currently play. This remark part of renewed pressure on team owner Dan Snyder to change the nickname. Protesters targeting FedEx, PepsiCo, Nike, and more companies, asking them to sever ties with the Redskins unless they change the controversial moniker, something that Snyder has stood by for years despite criticism. This follows calls from Washington, D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton and other federal officials to get rid of the Redskins name. Matt Napolitano, Fox News.
On Wall Street, there will be no opening bell this hour, no trading on this day before the 4th of July, the observed holiday. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Fox News.
In the inning. Reds are down in order.
America's ready to get back to work, but to win in the new economy to succeed. Smart companies run on NetSuite by Oracle, the world's #1 cloud business system. Receive your free guide right now at netsuite.com/box. That's netsuite.com/box.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys.
From the New York Times briefing at 3:55 a.m. yesterday.
Get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Here's what we need. Nice execution right there.
So I want to make
kept his
very
front shoulder
clear.
kept his hands inside the
We
baseball,
cannot
ripped
go
the base
ahead
up
at this point in time
right there. You
with
can't get the
indoor
score sometimes, even when you make a good pitch.
Look, even a week ago, honestly, I was hopeful we could, but the news we have got around the country gets worse and worse all the time.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base
New
hit.
York City delayed a plan to resume
So frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, he fights it off the other way.
And California shut down bars and indoor dining in 19 counties. During a news conference on Wednesday, California's governor, Gavin Newsom, said that he
No
knew the
surprise to see
decision
the pitcher
would
squaring
be
around as he
disappointing.
gets this one
And
down.
I deeply respect people's liberty and desire to go back to the way things once were. But I cannot impress upon you that our actions have an impact on other people. As of Wednesday night, the U.S. death toll from the virus neared 128,000.
Jacob Amaya, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away
A
at
new
third.
national security
Here's the first pitch to
imposed
him.
on Hong Kong by China was put to the test on Wednesday as thousands of protesters took to the streets
with one man
demanding greater freedom and independence from China.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls
which went
behind
into effect
0-2.
on Tuesday.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Including chanting slogans and carrying banners that China considers seditious. At times citing the new law.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with two strikes,
including a
you give the pitcher that
15-year-old
inside
girl
part of the plate
waving
and you
a
do your
flag
best to
calling
cover
for
away.
Hong Kong's
Here
independence.
comes another 0-2.
That's it for today. I'm Michael Babar. See you on Monday
Runners
after the
are at
holiday.
first and third, one away. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up
From
out there.
ABC News
Here's a
Radio
shot
Hourly
out to right
newscast
center.
at 8:04 a.m. today.
From ABC News, I'm
I'm
Brian Clark. The nation's coronavirus testing czar says yes, the U.S. is conducting more coronavirus testing, but Admiral Brett Giroir says that's not the main reason cases are on the rise in 40 states.
There is no question that the more testing you get, the more you will uncover. But we do believe this is a real increase in cases because the percent positivities are going up. So this is real increases in cases.
But entering the holiday weekend, ABC's Rachel Scott at the White House says President Trump's moving forward with his plans.
As coronavirus cases across the country soar and health officials warn against large crowds, President Trump is bringing thousands together for 4th of July celebration at Mount Rushmore.
We're going to have a tremendous evening. It's going to be a fireworks
display like few people have seen. It's going to be very exciting.
Fireworks and military flyovers will be on full display in South Dakota, but those watching are not required to wear a face mask or social distance.
Face masks become mandatory today in most of Texas. Governor Greg Abbott told KTRK-TV's reopening Texas town hall that cases are climbing throughout the state.
We have hotspots not just in the large urban areas. There are about 90, or actually more than 90 counties that have set all-time records in the number of cases in just the past 2 days.
Jeffrey Epstein's longtime associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, charged with helping recruit underage girls.
More Monday Night Baseball.
She was arrested. ABC's Adrian Bankert has more.
The FBI arresting Maxwell Thursday in Branford, New Hampshire. Investigators say that property was carefully purchased in full with cash by an anonymous LLC and allege that Maxwell had been carefully attempting to avoid detection since Epstein's death, moving at least twice, shuffling money between more than 15 different bank accounts. And
this guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Topping 50,000 cases, new cases for a second day, as experts fear 4th of July gatherings could lead to another explosion. Several states shattering their own records.
Here comes on 1-1.
10,000 new cases in Florida alone.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
Texas governor, his new
gone to lead off the inning.
People who won't wear them with $300 fines. The stunning twist in the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking case is alleged.
A solo shot here to left, 19th home run for him on the season, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
Hiding out. The demand for testing soaring, why some states are being forced to shut down sites.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Million state inside to beat the heat. Is air conditioning spreading the virus? The man released from prison after 23 years for a crime he says he didn't commit.
Blake now, Mike Moustakas. So take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip.
Of a broadcasting legend.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening, everyone. We are heading into a July 4th holiday weekend like we have never seen before.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Tonight for public gatherings.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action.
And issuing a mandatory mask order. But is it too late? Tonight, Texas, Florida, and Arizona, among nearly a dozen states falling woefully behind the accelerating
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino.
Reports beginning with Miguel
As a changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
COVID cases, tonight the summer spike in infections is accelerating in states like Florida. 10,000 in 24
Into the windup,
hours.
here comes the 0-1.
Ventilators and ICU beds are scarce, and the number of people testing positive climbs to
1 out,
30%.
nobody on.
We don't have enough staff to staff our ICUs. We're about to completely max up.
1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
With more than a dozen
that was some
states setting
gas.
COVID records,
Triple digits
Texas,
on the radar
one of the
gun.
last to implement restrictions, now going further than many others. Today issuing a mandatory statewide face mask policy.
The 1-2.
Kansas seeing a 35% increase in cases from a month ago. Shaquille Avery will spend his summer recovering from the virus that nearly killed him.
First thing that went through my mind was that I wasn't going to make it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like
a cash payout, according to a local council.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
That could flatline again. Nearly half the country
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
We just opened up. We've been open for about 2 weeks now since the last shutdown, and
now we'll have to shut down again.
Looked like he was on that one. It's 1 and 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Count even at 2 and 2. 2 out, nobody on.
Away from COVID, Greg Papadake delivered medication.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
NBC News, Los Angeles. I'm Joe Fryer on the front lines in Houston, overloaded hospitals and overworked.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Are now in quarantine.
That's putting a lot of strain on our ability to staff our ambulances.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Through first and hustling for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang. I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Officials at Midland Memorial Hospital say they've used their last mile of the treatment.
Standing in now, Torres. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of 3 nurses in her family worries about having enough staff and protective equipment.
It's just more of adding fear, anxiety, and different stress levels on my shoulders because
fouled away.
I'm a human too.
In South Carolina,
yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
In here, even more so lately, because they think they're
the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, to see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a big pitch is the changing eye level. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Next up is Max Muncy. He swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter. When you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
It remained an unanswered question. Where was Ghislaine Maxwell, his longtime friend and confidant? This morning at a sprawling property in rural New Hampshire, the FBI arrested
hits are even right now at 5 aside.
In helping Epstein to identify the friend.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Goodbye, home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Number 36 on the year for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now, Don Nunez. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. The track, the wall, and that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
In New Mexico, Florida, and New York City to engage in sex acts. Jennifer Rose says Epstein raped her when she was 15 years old.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
You know, a completely new beginning, you know, for justice for all the survivors, saying that, you know, she knew just as much
British publisher, Michael hobnobbed with the rich and famous, including Donald Trump and Bill Clinton. She has
there's
denied
a base hit on the line.
multiple lawsuits that she helped orchestrate a sex ring of underage girls for Epstein.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 in the third inning so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers
New
early.
Hampshire property with cash, switching phone numbers. While investigators took a moment to commend the accusers.
So now to the plate, Jacob Amaya lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Maxwell extradited to New York, where prosecutors want her held without bail here. There's a possibility that she could end up in the same Manhattan jail where Jeffrey Epstein took his life last summer.
The 0-1 on its way. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by.
Coronavirus cases increasing, demand for
and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Up with that demand. Let's get more from Gabe Gutierrez.
Tonight, Utah has temporarily shut down 3 of its free testing sites due to a supply
4 runs
shortage.
Here in this half inning.
The heat.
We are closing down in the hours where the heat is high, and then reopening in the
well
morning.
hit to right,
the country, the Trump
that's a
administration
foul
says
ball.
COVID testing has ramped up dramatically. That's true. An estimated 500,000 to 600,000 tests are now performed each day. Some states are now struggling to keep up.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. That hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protecting.
It can be a 3-day wait. Testing company Quest Diagnostics says its systems are overwhelmed.
Brendan
One-day test results would only
high
be
in the air
available
out
for
to center
hospitalized
field.
patients or healthcare workers. Karen Samio in Arizona waited 6 days
Winker
for her
there to
negative
put it
results.
away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies.
Even states that
They
have not
played
seen a
4
surge in
full.
cases
Dodgers
like
out in
Colorado
front,
are facing
6-2.
We're only just one step ahead of this virus. But is there enough of a testing infrastructure in place?
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watkins.
Insights across our state.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Gabe Gutierrez.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you. A surprisingly large drop in the unemployment rate.
First offering on its way.
11%. But as President
Tucker Barnhart is in to start things off here as he looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1.
In many states. Peter Alexander now has more from the White House.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Jose De Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And the latest tally was taken before the recent spike in coronavirus cases.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was fair.
In Texas, Reagan Ortega was rehired at the restaurant where she worked as a waitress, but after her boss shut down indoor dining, Ortega worries she'll be out of work again soon.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
At risk of being completely obliterated.
Former Vice President Joe Biden today delivered a scathing rebuke of the president.
President Trump has spiked the ball
from the stretch.
Maybe it's not here. He doesn't seem to realize he's not even at the 50-yard line. We're still down
the
1-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Alexander at the White House.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hat. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
In 60 seconds, the basketball superstar, perhaps her biggest victory, helping win the release of a man from prison after more than 2 decades.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Free, embraced by his unlikely hero, basketball superstar Maya Moore.
The next 0-2.
A 4-time WNBA champion, Maya took a break in her prime, in large part to help Irons, who says he was wrongly convicted. We spoke to Maya last fall. Really hard to walk away?
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Reds lead 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
And a foundation around criminal justice reform. In March, a judge vacated his conviction.
His convictions be vacated.
The current prosecutor declined a
Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Including fingerprints at the scene that did not match Irons.
The Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a great job being ready to hit as soon as they step in the box.
Last year, we
and
met
that's certainly evident in the 6 first pitch hits they've picked up already.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next for the Dodgers, Austin Meadows. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this inning.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And that one is gone!
Shut down for months because of COVID-19. 30 years in the business. Celebrity clients.
It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the lead is now 7-2.
I usually have 2 or 3 jobs. Do you have a financial cushion to help you recover? Not really. Despite today's encouraging jobs, 404,000 jobs added to African Americans. America's wealth gap shows the steep mountain of decline. White families and entrepreneurs typically have 10 times more wealth than blacks to show savings and investments for college, retirement, and shore of the business. New report says just 44% of black families own
So here's Cody Bellinger.
Most people build wealth compared to 74%.
And this will be fouled away. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
We were able to build wealth for other communities, specifically white, that we weren't able to keep ourselves.
Financial planner
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Narrow the gap.
Back up the middle. Galvis, great stop. The throw to first. Got him.
A big challenge, he says, is wage. Studies show black workers earn on average 25% less than their white counterparts. Reality, writer Leah Underwood, personally
Blake Torres. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Colleagues at a media company in war doing the same work.
Just to know that my work wasn't valued, it was hurtful.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And that's what I mean by the system not really being for us.
The only way to social justice in a capitalist country is economics and ownership.
Entrepreneurs like John Mills Ryan insist America's future depends on investing in communities of color.
This country is going to be a majority of minorities. You cannot have a country where the majority of people have a net worth of $20,000 and a high school education and expect us to be the leader of the free world.
Calls for that kind of dramatic change for many now marching in the streets. Ron Allen, BBC News.
Up next, how safe from COVID is the air in buildings?
7 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
A broadcast legend has died. Hugh Downs passed away at his home in Arizona.
Number 2 and a ball he had no chance of making
the NBC News family, hosting the Today Show for 9 years in the 1960s and early 70s. Before that, he was the announcer on The Tonight Show, and he also hosted the popular NBC game show Concentration for a decade. Later, Downs went on to co-host 2020 alongside Barbara Walters. Downs was 99. Let's turn now to our series Facts Over Fear and growing concern about air circulation from malls and museums to indoor dining. Could dirty air spread COVID-19 in these indoor spaces? Vicki Wynn looks at a potential solution.
Liner toward right center.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo recommending all businesses consider air filtration systems that can capture droplets containing coronavirus. For shopping malls, they're required.
10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in
here at the
before they
Canfield
give him the
factory in New Jersey, they're making more than 1,000 filters a day for facilities like offices, hospitals, and malls.
We're going to see a pitching
so a
change
droplet
as that's
that
going to
contains
do
the
it for
virus
his starter
will
here
get
tonight.
caught in a filter like this.
Yes, that's right.
Canfield's Steve Devine says industrial heating and cooling systems like this need to be outfitted with these MERV filters. They're already used in malls, hospitals, museums, and offices across America. The filtration system circulates indoor air and can trap droplets carrying coronavirus.
If I were shedding virus and I walked through the mall or I walked through the restaurant, and then Vicki, you come by 10 minutes later, by that time, some of that air would be filtered and returned to the space nice and clean.
But what about air conditioning? A recent study shows several people were infected at a restaurant in China, possibly because the AC spread the virus. Harvard researchers also say air conditioning may play a role in the coronavirus spike in the hot south. Devine says MERV filters could help stop that spread.
Are some of these businesses going to have to revamp their heating and cooling systems?
Clearly, yes. I believe that will happen in certain cases.
As for your own home, Devine says room air cleaners like these do trap the virus, but the best protection is still a mask and social distancing. Vicki Wynn, NBC News, New Jersey.
Up next, he's a surgeon, but wait till you hear him sing.
Back up the middle. And that is through.
Before we go, our latest installment of Nightly News Kids Edition, a July 4th preview that you won't want to miss. Why do we set off fireworks on this day? The history revealed. And this doctor has been inspiring us all with his incredible voice. Dr. Elvis Francois will join us with his message of hope. Nightly News Kids Edition is streaming now. That is Nightly News. I'm Lester Holt. Take care of yourself and each other.
Second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hey, it's Chris Hayes. This week on my podcast, Why Is This Happening? I'll be talking with philosopher and former police chief Brandon Del Pozo about police accountability and reform.
When you physically struggle with someone, even if you can overcome them and they don't hurt you when you win that fight, so to speak, you have adrenaline and chemicals in you that make you unsympathetic to the person you're dealing with. As a human being, it puts you in a different place than the bystander, and policing has ignored that. And policing hasn't taken seriously the fact that it has to build in safeguards to stop those emotions from being what leads to the decisions. I think the Army does a better job. The Army knows that soldiers in combat are filled with crazy, uncontrollable emotions, and they build in discipline and checks as much as possible to stop it from leading to war crimes. Policing has yet to take that seriously.
That's this week on Why Is This Happening? Search for Why Is This Happening wherever you're listening right now, and subscribe.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still 8-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jacob Amaya. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. At the plate, Brandon Lau, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. LA's on top, 8-2. Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Freddie Galvis. batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Galvis behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, Tucker, Barnhart.
Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right there. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
And he takes a cold strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still 8-2. Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.